Hey everybody, welcome back. I am in a hotel right now because I've got to travel up to Fort Lauderdale. I have meetings tomorrow, and my schedule is just completely thrown off for reviewing the series. But because I said I'm going to do it every single day during the week, I'm doing it today, and I watched today's episode. So here's my review for 13 Reasons Why, episode 5, which is tape 3, side A. This episode actually it really put the series in more of a timeline for me. The whole time I've had no idea what the schedule is of when Hannah has killed herself, to what grade level they are in school, to anything else going on. But this basically put it all in order. It starts off their sophomore year. So the whole thing with the picture, the whole thing with the sexual rumors of what she went through kind of makes it really bad because now everybody's underage doing stuff like this. And it's a little bit torturous. The series, I'm getting comfortable in the bed. Sorry about all the movement. The series is starting off with their junior year, and this episode takes place during their winter formal dance. And I remember my first dance. It's awkward as all get out. It's just, you're just so uncomfortable when you're in high school trying to figure out that phase of your life, and it's really incredibly weird. Clay starts off remembering the dance in a very different light than what has actually happened, and it shows that he's in a dream, and you can tell that he had really strong feelings for who Hannah was. However, this tape also gives closure to what we saw with the last episode with Tyler being the voyeur and what happened between him and Courtney. So Hannah didn't lose complete friendship with Courtney at this point yet. She was really hurt, but she spent the next several weeks getting back together and talking with her and working things out, and they even agreed to go to the dance together with her and her friends, and she doesn't care that she's a lesbian. And you see in this episode that not only is Courtney a lesbian, and she's afraid of it, as you see at the end of the episode, but she actually has 2 gay dads, so she's been putting up with stuff like this all her life. At the dance, you find out that Courtney spread a very malicious lie in order to cover the idea of her being a lesbian that other kids were accusing her of being. And it isn't until Clay is dancing with Hannah where it comes out when one of the guys walks up to her and says, I heard the story about how you let Justin finger you, but now I heard that you actually went down on him in return. And the look on Hannah's face is just her completely mortified by this. Because as she said in episode 1, it was supposed to be just a simple kiss. The story got twisted. The pictures made it worse. The list made it worse. What's written on the walls made it worse. And now Courtney is lying about it to other people to cover her own butt. I really wanted to jump into the next episode and just keep watching as I was driving. Like, I wanted to keep listening to it because now I'm really starting to get caught up in everything as it goes on. And it's absolutely horrible what girls have to go through in high school. It's absolutely horrible the way people ignore it and sweep it under the rug. And it's really horrible that adults are pretty kids will be kids, boys will be boys type attitude. It's devastating. In the episode, you find out that you get a little more detail from the present storyline about Hannah's parents suing the school because they didn't do anything to stop the bullying. And there's a twist in it because you see that Clay's mother specifically has been chosen and her law firm is defending the school. And I think this is the first episode you see Clay break down crying because of everything that's happened. Some of the kids have been bullying him, trying to get him to stop listening to the tapes or destroy the tapes because everybody apparently has listened to it except for Clay. And he seems determined not to, and Tony's really been helping him with that. But I gotta say, this episode is like the other episodes. It's definitely escalating things more and more and more. And like I said before, people gotta stop saying that this show is glorifying suicide because it is definitely not. It is incredibly depressing to watch people watching people react to a horrible situation. So that's episode 5. As you can imagine, I'm on the road, so I'm not going to do any editing. I'm going to have to upload this from my cell phone, so this isn't going to go out until very late. Episode 6 will be up tomorrow night once I get back home into Key West, and it's going to be another long day of driving and trying to figure all this stuff out. But like, comment, subscribe if you're watching. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, remember I'm putting hotline numbers down in the bottom for suicide and for sexual assault. So I'm going to put this in the computer, and I will see you guys tomorrow.